All right, up next is Fester's Quest, ladies and gentlemen, with a new challenger.
So that I'm sorry for beating your game. I can't believe how badly that game glitched.
So here's the intro, folks, of Fester's Quest. That was it. A notoriously crappy game. Alright, Mike, you're doing this, right? Alright. We have Mohawk Mike take over here, and he'll handle all the stuff, so let's see. Alright, so up now, we have a new contender in Fester's Quest. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new contender in the Beat It or Die Trying Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my dad! Give it up for my dad! He's gonna beat Fester's Quest notoriously, one of the hardest games on the NES! Do you have a preference on your handle?
I'm gonna kill them all.
You wanna kill them all?
You know what made this game so hard was even though it said continue there, the continue is you go back to the beginning. And you have one life.
So even though it says continue on it, you really just start the game over?
Yes. There are no codes, no nothing.
Alrighty, I know I'm just hopping on the stream here, guys, but I'm going to shout out to Cajun Man Punk, Arichio, Gamer249, and Spooey Vision, who just watched John Michael beat F15, which was not planned at all. I don't think they were even planning on doing that, so. But here we are now, ladies and gentlemen, Fester's Quest, and shooting, what are those? Are these like polyps? It's just weird, just like weird purple. It almost kind of remind me of, what were the things from Willy Wonka, Everlasting Gobstoppers? It was like those weird, like, just lumpy things out in the middle of the road.
Alright, what we're doing right now is we're farming weapons. We're playing Diablo. It's amazing how everything old is new again.
It just all circles back. So are you saying technically is Fester's Quest a role-playing game?
I always thought Morticia was kind of hot. Now you don't want to pick up the red power-ups. The red power-ups are power downs.
Alright, now this is that's kind of a crazy gun. It's like almost like a cannonball, but it's kind of the way that it spirals out. Alright, so there's another gun power up. So that was just the same gun. It just seems like it's got more rapid fire to it. So how many levels how many levels of gun are there?
There are 8 levels.
Oh, I see, okay.
2 more to go.
There's a lot of items on that pause screen. Alright, now I know I can't be the only one. I remember playing this game as a kid. I don't remember the gun power-ups. I think I just ran around like crazy trying to shoot stuff, but honestly, I remember this street. That's as much as I know about the game is this street. You go down the street and then you turn left and there's stuff that just jumps all over you and you die. Spooky Vision in the chat says Fester doesn't drive a tank called Sophia, does he? Do you remember that from the show?
No.
I don't remember Fester. All I remember about Addams Family is really, honestly, the movies in the 90s. The ones that had what was it? I don't even remember. There was the first one, which is just Addams Family, and the second one, I think it was based around Fester. And they had like the doppelganger that they shaved his head and dressed him up like Fester and made him get in with the family to try and steal their money or something. I don't remember. That's been a while. Alright, so now we've got the pyramid gun shooting out crazy zigzags. Oh, Spooky says Sophia is the tank from Blaster Master. It's the only thing Sunsoft doesn't recycle, it seems.
Now the reason there we go. Well, now we're on with the game. The reason I can run over the whips is we don't have the whip yet. So it doesn't matter if I power it down or up. It doesn't do anything.
All right, so now this is the ultimate gun.
This is the ultimate gun.
We got kind of the same pyramid action, but it's all straightforward.
If you use the other guns when you go in the sewer, they really don't work. They hit the wall.
Because they got that weird angle how they loop out.
Yes.
Oh, look, a hot dog stand!
I'm going to put on a key.
Pugsley.
Got some TNT.
Pugsley gives you TNT. Spooky Vision says this totally predates the Needler in Halo. It kind of is like the Needler.
Wednesday gave me some vice grips. We do not want the red.
So what do the vice grips do?
We'll see here in a few minutes. There. Now I always, when I go into the sewers, shoot. Before I do anything. You gotta have a light bulb or you can't see in the sewers. But you need to pre-shoot because a rat will jump out and get you. Now, I know the path, and for time's sake, I'm going to take. I'm going to try. I should say I think I know the path. I may make some wrong turns, but there are plenty of wrong turns in this game. That was one right there that we just passed.
Look at all the crap that is available for pickup. So the keys open the house. The money. What is the money?
All right, right there. See how that hit me? And I'm moving real slow now. That's what the vice grips are for. See how I'm moving fast again?
Okay. So if one of the mosquito things hit you, you can use the vice grips to pull.
Rat tried to sneak up on me.
Use the vice grips to pull that thing out. Spooky Vision says, "Be careful for the turtles wearing bandanas in this level."
They're okay. It's the rats, like I said.
Master Splinter!
Thank God I got vice grips to take them out.
Yeah, okay. So we're in the sewers and we've got rats and we've got green ooze all over the place. This is a rip-off of Ninja Turtles.
Well, what's funny is I can remember being asked, like, why would vice grips make you go fast again? What about them would make you go in a hurry? And I think what it's supposed to be is you're pulling the stinger out from where they stung you.
Oh yeah.
Because I would think if somebody put some vice grips on me, I would double over in pain and get a little slower.
Not Fester, though. I think he likes it. That was just like a weird... Was that the annoying orange? That was just some weird floating ball in the middle of the sewer.
Oh, this is bad. Well, it don't matter. It's the whip.
Oh, so the stuff
this stuff respawns. You just gotta keep moving forward and overtake the spawn so they stop. And that's throughout the whole game.
Battle Buddies Gaming says in the chat, never has Fester quested so vehemently. Fester is out. He is quested. So the premise, I've seen when the game come on, the premise is that aliens invade the city and Fester is the only hope.
I think so, although I find it disturbing. I just never would have imagined, like, does Fester look like the guy that would be out sunbathing? Like, that's what he's doing at the beginning of the game. And I always thought of him as, like, awfully pale. Like,
it's like
not a big sunbather.
Actually, I think that's funny because I think there was a limited European release of this game that it's Fester's Quest for Cheetos, and he just ran out of Cheetos, and he's just running around in the city. Welcome, Battle Buddies Gaming. He says in the chat, this play is almost like Guardian Legend. P.S. This is AJ Hi Mike. I think this is your Diablo friend, as you were talking about earlier. This game is like Diablo.
It's like Diablo. Hey, that reminds me of a joke what you said, though, son.
What's that?
Where are you if you're a European?
Where are you if you're European?
You're in the bathroom.
You're in the bathroom.
If you must turd, go to the bathroom.
That joke is about as good as the music in this game.
I'm telling you, oh, that's it. You turned it up.
Why don't you just run into the green ooze and get turned into...
I will say this. While we were waiting to start playing, how many people came up and said about how this was the hardest NES game there was?
Notoriously one of the hardest games ever.
Now, see, I jinxed myself. Now I'm not gonna beat it.
Smooth Vision says in the chat, what happens if you're in a hurry? Yeah. You're a Russian.
Oh,
Smooth, that was awesome. Oh, okay. So
okay, this right here is a bothersome part. This is one of the trickiest parts of the game right here. They aren't there. Yeah, they are. Yeah, man. Run.
Super run
away.
Oh,
I made it. Woo.
Fester's Quest.
Oddly enough, that may not look that deadly, but when you have one man and no continues,
that's a deadly spot.
You do not, yeah. That's
because those things will dry hump the life right out of you.
Yeah, that's death right there, baby.
All right, so I gotta give an apology out there. Battles Buddy Gaming, when you said, "P.S. This is AJ Hi Mike," is our good friend AJ McGuckin, who used to live here in Ohio and actually work at Arcade Legacy. Now he's out in Florida. Sorry.
Right, see, I was wondering. I'm like, oh, that ain't his name, but I wasn't going to correct him. He's incognito. He doesn't want anybody to know his real Diablo tag.
Super alias mode. So this is AJ that runs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of it, SaveShackFu.com. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. If you have ever played one of the greatest fighting games to ever star an NBA champion, there was a time and a period in which copies of Shaq Fu were being sent to a website. I think it was just called ShackFu.com, or somebody got the website. They were destroying it. They were destroying every copy of the game.
This is, I think, one of the oddest placed power-ups ever. You just run into the wall. You don't go through the wall and pick anything up.
So by bashing your face into that wall, you got an extra health box.
Yes, oddly enough.
Wow.
And now I'm lost in the map. All right.
Back into the maze. No power up once again.
I forgot my rule. Always go to the right.
Always go right.
Always go to the right.
Speaking of which, guys, since we're already talking about Shaq Fu, I don't know how many of you guys have seen, but apparently the license got renewed and they're making another. I think it's Shaq Fu remastered or reloaded. It's basically going to be Shaq Fu, but it'll be more of like a 3D, kind of like a 3D kind of thing.
Thing gave us invisible potions.
Invisible potions. So you turn invisible?
Yes, just like I'm at home. Oddly enough, my wallet doesn't ever turn invisible.
Battle Buddy Gaming says, well, since we're talking Shaq Fu, I guess I should announce that I have a beta prototype copy of a Super Nintendo Shaq Fu. Wow. That's pretty amazing. So here we are down in the sewers look like they're all connected together. It's just one big map. Man, and these things are all over the place. Okay, oh wow, that was instantaneous how much faster you move.
We're still okay.
I like how for this to be an Addams Family game, all the monsters are kind of neon colored. Like the opposite of the Addams Family, black and white, everybody wearing black. So have we ever actually figured out what it is that Fester is holding? I know that that's supposed to be the gun, but it just kind of looks like almost like an old-fashioned horn.
I think it's supposed to be a blunderbuss. It looks like, yeah, it does. It looks like maybe a blunderbuss.
Mauricio says, I remember how tough those pink frogs are. Well, at least you made it to the pink frogs. And there's a snail! Watch out! It's coming for you! Not the snail! You kill the snail and a bunch of the ooze comes out. And these hallways, they're getting very narrow. One of those pink frogs they were just talking about. Watch out for the killer snail! Stop! Arichia says, I've made it to the spaceship but never beat it. Oh, man. I think that's the last portion of it. Alright, another sewer portion down.
Alright.
Always go right.
Always go to the right. That's any maze, not just this one.
I think that's the theory from, if you guys remember out there, the Windows 95. You remember that screensaver where it would just come up, it was like bricks, and you were looking for the Windows icon? What is happening here? Is this a boss?
This is a boss.
This is a boss?
This is the first boss.
Not a very good attack strategy. I guess he's got like weird claws. I totally remember this from Addams Family.
Yay! Boss number 1 is dead.
Take that. AJ.
Oh wait, we have a clue.
Whoa!
What could that be? What is that?
Looks like the Starship Enterprise. It's the front portion of it.
I think it's a giant bird. It's like a toucan. Like
it's a clam. AJ asks, how far into the game is he now? That was the first boss, and there are how many bosses? 5?
5 bosses, and then the final boss. And the push to the final boss is actually probably the longest push in the game. Like longer sewers. However, the sewers you'll notice, are going to start getting shorter. Like the amount of time they are.
The game starts running out of memory. You're like, screw it, just 2-foot section of sewer.
That looks like a deadly gun down there.
Yeah, that I want to touch.
I don't think I want to run over that package.
That's the Nega gun, and there's the Nega whip. So So where are these things? Are these little green slime puddles? Do they have pockets? Like, where are they carrying all this stuff? And I've got to assume that this is all just random. It just drops whatever's in the game.
It looks safe, maybe,
yeah.
but I'm not going to chance it. Because I probably have enough light bulbs, keys, the sundries to make it through the game at this point.
The keys are just used to open up the houses. The light bulbs are when you're in the sewers. Do they ever time out, or they just light up the whole way?
Well, when you leave, if you go back in, you got to reuse them.
Okay. And you can't even see. They didn't even take the time and effort to make it look like he's got the light bulb in his mouth.
That would be cool. I cannot believe that guy hit me. Like, I just stood there like an idiot. What'd you say? It's funny how games imitate life?
Yeah.
I think that's how I got married. Don't tell your mom, but I think I just stood there.
You just stood there?
I'm like, hey, who's the guy in the funny collar? And
what is that? There's cake! Yes, I would love some
that's
cake!
what they said, too. They said, hey, you want some cake? I said, I do. And it was like, next thing I know, your mom had a suitcase moving in. I don't know. No. These guys are pretty deadly if you let them gang up on you.
AJ in the chat says, Dad Bison playing Fester's Quest, more like Father's Quest, am I right?
There's a big spider up here I'm trying to avoid. Oh, I did it.
Hey.
Let's kill these guys just because they pissed me off the way they were stalking me.
Spooky Vision asks, so what is Dad Bison's favorite NES game? Gotta be Fester's Quest, right? You're playing it.
No. I gotta go with Star Tropics. I mean, Star Tropics was pretty good. I mean, there's tons of good ones. Tons of bad ones, too.
We've had our fair share.
Wait a minute, what was that one about Custer? Oh, that was an Atari game. Never mind.
Custer's Revenge.
Never mind, that was an Atari game. Oh, these guys are just scaring me, so I need to be ready. Because I don't want to die now.
Nice.
Well, better safe than sorry. I hate taking a potion there.
Was Star Tropics was the one that came with the piece of paper with the game manual that...
Oh, and it had a letter from your uncle and a pirate map. I mean, it was really cool.
It had stuff outside of the game that you used. It wasn't just like you had the manual. You actually had stuff that went along with the game.
Pretty cool. What always got me about the NES, though, was talking about Europeans, all the European titles that you got, and they had the switch.
Oh, the dip switch in the back? Yeah.
And it never worked. Like that switch was always like, well, I'll try it here. No, try it here. No.
Spooky Vision also asked, will Dad Bison be at the Atari Marathon this year?
I don't know.
Assume after being Fester's Quest, you're going to have your fill of bad games. What Spooky's referring to is, guys, every November here at Arcade Legacy, we run an event called the Atari Party, which 2 year ago I decided it was the 40th anniversary of Atari, the company Atari. So we had the Atari Party, which is a full overnight event. Starts in the middle of the day Saturday, goes overnight to Sunday. We just do nothing
There's the spider I was worried about.
Where's the giant newspaper roll?
Okay, now I am going to backtrack because I just got the whip. The whip only has 4 power-ups, but I really need it for the boss fight that's coming up, and this is my best opportunity. So go to the bathroom, get a pop, because it's like at the beginning. Like this is going to take a few minutes to power that up. It's like The beginning when I just kept going back and forth on the street.
Oh, it's the snails!
This is the best spot that I know of, because you do have to power it up pretty quick, and you could go forward 2 sewers and do a power up, but I think it's easier and safer to go back to this one.
So yeah, last year's Atari Party. Well, two things. Last year's Atari Party, we ended up partnering with Extra Life, which is a charity foundation which helps through video game events raise money for local hospitals. So being in Cincinnati, raised money for Cincinnati Children's Hospital.
There we go.
The day that we chose to do our marathon was daylight savings time, so our 24-hour marathon was actually a 25-hour marathon, and I think we actually ended up going like 2 extra hours on top of that because we had more kids come in. And that's the great thing about doing the Atari Party, in my opinion, primarily playing like Atari 2600 games, is getting kids to sit down and play those games because they didn't know what it was like. Your basketballs were square. Your boxers had only 2 motions. This corridor is just flooded with snails that drop ooze, that drop items. AJ asked in the chat, you had to get the map wet, didn't you? I think that's in reference to Star Tropics. Star Tropics, I think...
Oh, come on, disappear gun.
Get it, yeah!
One more power. I powered down my gun.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, no! Oh, my God, what is happening?
Oh, I'm hosed now.
Oh, man.
I thought I waited long enough for that to go away. So, we can fix this.
Yeah, if you look it up, Star Tropics, it may have been either Star Tropics 1 or Star Tropics 2, there were 2 of them. It came, inside the game, came a letter. And the letter said it was from your uncle, and it's basically like backstory. But,
oh, really?
If you got the paper wet, it had special ink on it. If you got the paper wet, it would reveal a radio frequency that you could use inside the game. If you turn your radio to it, you could get messages from your uncle, and he'd basically help you inside of the game, which is very cool. I mean, who would ever think of doing anything like that? Both Aritzio and Spooey say in the chat that the negative gun power-up had disappeared. There must have been one underneath the whip.
May have been.
All right, so this is a good section here because you're going back and forth, waiting for those things to come onto the screen. So far, we got a key. See, look at this is what I'm talking about. How brightly colored the enemies are. Whoa, that guy looks nasty. And we got money.
We don't want money, we want a gun.
We want a gun. I believe that's the national anthem for Norway. We don't want money, we just want gun. Oh, that's no.
Not the one we want.
Negative gun.
Negative guns.
He's still, yeah, that doesn't disappear when you go off the screen. Yeah, the pattern on this one is really weird. It comes out and zigzags. I guess theoretically you could have something right in the middle of the stream where it wouldn't hit anything. Oh, go, 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 go! Oh, money. Fester is above money. He doesn't need your currency. Although, by the end, you'll be able to buy a lot of hot dogs.
It didn't give me a whip either. I'm like, well, at least give me one anyway. Now they're not dropping anything.
They're being stingy with even it's just dropping anything. They're dropping money most off. We've seen one key. We've seen some money. There's another key. Oh, look, there's another bunny down there. Those weird orange floaty tennis ball rotator guys. Does anybody know? Is anybody in the chat know?
Spawning now.
Did they give the enemies in this game names? Like I know, like Super Mario Brothers. A lot of NES games, they ended up giving all the enemies that you could fight names. I'd just be curious if they did that for these. Like, are those like round ballers? Little guys come out and teleport through the walls.
I think they glitch because I've never seen it where stuff disappeared.
Eek! Oh no!
Oh, so now...
Yeah, now they want to come out. Ooh! Ooh! Good dodging! Oh my goodness! Oh! I about fested my pants there. Alright, so we're going to call these orange hoppies, and the green ones we'll call Dugs.
Oh, there's a red gun again.
Oh, there we go. That seems like a good spot if they would come out of the corner. There we go. Nobody puts orange hoppies in the corner. Aritzio says, nice moves. That was a super dodge. Super runaway. Come on, you orange hoppies. Hiding out here in your sewers. Okay, that weird guy is back.
Alright, I'm going back.
Here, go to the other one.
We're going to try it that way.
Back in the snail corridor.
There we go.
There we go. That's a good...
Well,
you got the whip?
all I need is to get the gun back.
So much stuff convoluting this. Oh, there comes rats. As if there's not enough stuff in this narrow hallway. I want to speak to the civil engineer about this one.
Two red ones.
Two wrongs make it right, right?
There's another whip power up, but we didn't need it.
Arichio says, oh, he's got his game manual out. The blob things on the first street are Globlies. The head that spits bugs is Skeeter.
I went to school with a guy.
You can meet Skeeter over at the Honker Burger. The slimes are just called slime replicators. What? How can the floating orange head that spits out mosquitoes be called Skeeter? Okay, but the things that the green slime things are just called slime replicators. I'm gonna rename the orange thing the Skeeter Spitter.
Ah, I thought that was it.
That's a whip one. Two negative gun ones. Yeah, I kind of like how the pattern, the little snail is like hiding in between. Got lots of money. And a negative whip, there's some more money. The big spider looking thing is called Giant Scorpion. the giant spider is Giant Scorpion.
There it is, there it is.
Oh! Yeah! So you got your gun leveled all the way back up, and you got all the whip ones?
Got the whip.
Oh, okay, all the whip
and the gun.
Nothing else is listed in the game manual. I guess they just got lazy. Now let's only name half the bosses because they're just gonna be repainted anyway. New palettes.
Really needed it for this right here because couldn't get past them chompers. Although, there's a thought. Don't those guys remind you a bit of Pac-Man? I wonder what's going on with that.
Yeah. So we've already had a Ninja Turtles reference. We do have weird spinning round face things that just chomp through everything. Those are in a sewer, in a maze type area. Those are definitely Pac-Man. Or would they be Miss Pac-Man because they're pink? We're all enemies colored pink. Got a lot of slime replicators here.
Ooh, I think I'll run over that.
Yeah. Alright, so let's take this over here. First and foremost, Aritzio, thank you for getting out your game manual and looking up the names for all the enemies in the game. Second, how do you have a Fester's Quest game manual? Like, I've never even seen one in real life. I'd be surprised that anybody after playing the first 10 minutes of this game would be like, I want to put it back in the box with the manual in case I ever want to go back and play it. Someday, this will be worth a whole $2. Battle Buddies Gaming says in chat, so the game manual actually suggests using a turbo controller in the tips section.
Yeah, I can, yeah. I had said that. I want everybody to see I'm not using one.
I remember when
my hand is really hurting right now. It's, you know.
Oh, man. You guys, how do we have people?
All right, remember, Dad's method of any maze that you're in, always go to the right.
Dead end, so he goes back out and he
Back
goes right.
and keep going to the right.
Right.
Well,
Right. Dead end.
right. Oh.
Oh, there's a door!
Is that where I came in? Let me think. Which boss is this?
Oh, we got double whips! Are you gonna fight him with the whip?
I believe I
It's
shall.
a whip on whip action, yeah! Whip him good! I kinda like the music for the boss section. It's pretty funny though how in order to save, they programmed the boss so that in order to save room on the cartridge, it's just black. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1982 Swedish Whipping Championships and Festa takes down the boss. Oh man.
Now, you want to take the whip off because I'm going to show you why.
Oh, you can go through?
Yeah.
Through the wall?
Alright, see how I'm going to try and get one. Well, these guys are just not dropping nothing. I don't want that. And that's why you don't use the whip. Because
So the whip can go through.
yes.
Can go through walls.
There, now watch this. See how it picked it up?
Oh!
That's why you don't use the whip though, because if that had been a power down, and I'm whipping like crazy, whip it.
Whipping like crazy.
Well, that's why my hands hurt all the time now, because when I was young.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, live here on the internet, my father has just admitted to whipping it like crazy when he was a kid. That's the only kind of quality programming you're going to get here. Unbeat it or die trying.
Obviously, that was before the trap your mom said.
Oh, man. Oh, so we got a house. So the brown houses have had power-ups. Which one is this one going to give you?
Missile! So I only need nooses.
What is with the arsenal in this game? So you have crazy pyramid shooting guns. You have whips. You have nooses. You have missiles. And random hot dog stands. Oh, man. Takes down a Skeeter there.
Oh, wait, we haven't looked at the map.
Oh.
Now it looks like a duck.
I think it looks...
front. It's Howard. It's Howard the Duck.
It's Howard the Duck? No, it's a plate. That middle section, when you fill it in, it's going to have Cheetos on it. That's like I said. The original title of the game was Fester's Quest for Cheetos. Spoonie Vision says in the chat, is that what the kids are calling it these days? Whipping it?
When a problem comes along. Uh-oh, this smells like a boss fight. Come on, really?
My God, it was close.
Alright. Let's do our always go to the right.
All right, go to the right.
Okay. That worked out pretty good.
that was way shorter. I would think that the further the game goes along, the more in-depth the mazes get and the harder it would be.
Right. Here's the thing. This is the hardest boss in the game. There's 3 more to come, but this guy is insanely hard.
Alrighty.
So we're hoping we get past him.
I see you're equipping the missiles.
Yep. I'm going to use the missiles. And I'm going to be counting out loud. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. And I didn't hit him.
Alright,
He turns orange when you hit him.
This guy pauses. He's got a sword and a shield, and he pauses, and he throws
1
out.
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. We hit him.
Okay, so okay. Oh! And because the shield, there's like a circle thing on his
you
chest.
gotta hit him.
Ah.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. We hit him.
Nice. So I'm assuming this guy, you can't just stand toe to toe and fight him because
No.
when he throws 3 projectiles, every single one of those are going to hit you if you're standing still. Oh, that was a close one.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Hit him.
Nice. What's that? Hey,
I'm actually counting out loud so that anyone who wants to try and beat this game knows. And the way I do it is I get him under the health. That way, oh, I messed up talking. That way, I know the pattern. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
And the missiles have kind of like a targeting scheme to it.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Now he moved a little. Oh, I got him though. He wasn't quite under the. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Nice.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I missed him. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Oh, and he gets it on that one. This guy it seems like he's got taking a lot of damage.
2 Mississippi.
Yeah!
Oh, that's the hardest boss. And remember, my Mississippi.
Mississippi.
If you stutter,
Mississippi.
Mississippi. That's what I was saying. 1 Mississippi.
Would you say that it was a handy thing that thing gave you the missile?
Now you're just reaching.
Oh man, so that's halfway through the bosses already, ladies and gentlemen.
We do not want a repeat of the gun incident of earlier. That cost us a lot of time towards the game. But better safe than sorry.
Oh. You guys that are online, Spoonie Vision posted in the chat. There's a link there to an image on PhotoBucket with Star Tropics 1 that has the letter from Uncle Steve, the one that we were talking about earlier. That's the one that if you dip it, it came with the game. If you dip it in water, it gives you.
That's right. You had
message.
to, yeah, you had to. Like it wasn't just a letter from him; it had a hidden message.
you get backstory and cool functionality. You don't get that in games like nowadays. The game manual is on the disc. Matter of fact, sometimes it's DLC. We got a lot of negative gun pickups on the screen now. So the missiles, I see that there was a white box that was coming out. The missiles, you can target what you're firing at?
Yes.
Even though it's kind of like a swarm, like they just...
You target with the A button, and you can hit it repeatedly, and it'll change the box, what it's targeting, and then you hit B to actually fire the missiles. Oh, wait. What is it?
Oh, there's another part of the clue. It's a sink! Fester just needs to...
Well, with the amount of dirty shit, it could be ours. So.
He's been climbing through the sewers. I mean, you know, why he would obviously want to sink.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get me.
Spooky Vision says, I tried to put my 360 underwater to check for codes, and all I got was a glowing pink ring and some smoke. You know what you do? Wrap it in a towel. If you guys remember that trick, when the original version 1 of the Xbox 360 came out, if it overheated and got red rings, you could wrap it in a towel, turn it back on, leave it on for 20 minutes, and it would get so hot it would get so hot that all the soldering points would heat up and actually re-solder themselves, and you could fix your Xbox by extremely overheating it.
Crap.
We got a lot of the gobbledygookers coming out now. Nice.
Well, remember what I said. You got to rush them points when when you get to their spawn, and I missed. I didn't know that was gonna rush me there.
Arizio asks, am I remembering correctly that there is a hidden house somewhere where you walk through some trees? Nice. Stick that one down. Oh, look, money! Transforming through the walls.
I hate how you get where you can't shoot. I just want to look because I picked something up a second ago, and I wasn't sure if it was power down for the whip.
We got Abe and Wyatt in the background. Look like they're fighting each other. What is going on? I think Wyatt may have been making fun of you, Dad. He was saying, he's like, yeah, you tell you, my dad can beat Fastest Quest. No, he can't. My dad will beat Fastest Quest. It's like the easiest game for him.
All right, we're going to follow our. Always go to the right. Well, unless you can only go left.
Or dead end. And back to the right. Back to the right. I like where this is going. Alright. What is okay, now I'm lost.
Okay. Let's put our whip on. And let's put a potion on first, since we're missing one already.
Ah! Kind of reminiscent of Bebop from Ninja Turtles.
I'm not quite sure what these are supposed to be. Like,
yeah, they haven't really been.
I mean, what, dinosaur aliens. Like
they're all solid colors, kind of reminiscent of dinosaurs. Is this Fester's quest for ancient aliens? Is that what aliens?
What's amazing to me is, before the internet, when people could find out how to beat games, is how many people just gave up on this game.
I like the grinding method. You just get them up against the wall.
Well, I think this was an early game that you got to keep going into your inventory and taking health potions. And, well, it is kind of like Diablo when you think about it. Like,
it's the core. You want to beat Festa's Quest, you got to play at least 30 hours of Diablo 3.
Yeah, little did we know that Fester was the first barbarian or crusader.
He totally looked. I can see Fester as a Crusader. No, he's the monk.
Although I actually like the Crusader.
He's
He
not a
doesn't seem
monk.
too bad. I still hate the Demon Hunter.
Spooey asks, why are all the monsters behind man-made doors and long hallways you reach via sewers? It's like,
Because it's imitating life.
it's like, oh no, a door, my only weakness. I guess I'll sit here in the dark until somebody comes in. Holy crap, look at this guy. Whap, 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 whap. If I just keep shooting him, he'll run away. Yes, and that is a little known fact that all of the bosses in Fester's Quest sound like Danny Barbarino off of Welcome Back, Kotter. Does anything happen if you fall in the water? Can you fall in the water?
I don't think so.
Does it hurt? It's like you're taking a bath, so it hurts Fester, I bet. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the music a little bit. I know that it's the same music that happens every time you're outside, but you haven't really.
Boy, wait a minute. I don't recognize that big house.
Oh! The hell did that guy come from?
I don't know. He forced me to waste a health potion.
And you got a downward gun. Your gun's downgraded.
Let's see. Oh, I think somebody alluded to this.
Ah! How the hell are you supposed to know that?
No, they're yelling.
What?
You beat it? That's it?
That looks like-
no, that's.
What the hell was that?
How did my gun, that guy who snuck out from nowhere and bit me, forced my
Took your gun away.
That's just sad, man.
You'll be able to find it though. Arigio says, I guess that answers my question. Now what person in their rightful mind, like, playing this game would know?
Okay, notice that what that gave me was an extra health bar, but it gave me an empty health bar. So we can finally see what the money is for.
I like how you gotta equip money.
Gonna buy a wiener.
Yay!
And what's funny about that is I usually feel worse after
After you eat hot
a hot
dogs.
dog, but whatever.
This is another power up.
Oh, nooses!
Yeah, I gave you nooses!
And I believe we have everything. Oh, by the way,
yeah.
we never saw what the TNT does. It's very useless. Look. Oh, there we go.
That's
Like-
more like an M80 than a stick of TNT you got there.
Like, if you can time that, where you can hit something with it, you are
You're the man.
You know,
Cajun Manpunk asks, was that a speedrun trick? Is that a speedrun trick or is that more for survival? To get the extra health?
survival.
Riccio says, I think I remember seeing that in Nintendo Power. I never had Nintendo Power as a kid. To be honest with you, why would you read when you could play the game? Yeah, you would suck at it and you wouldn't know all the secrets, but still. Smooth Ninja says, Peter died trying helps uncover the mysteries of the universe. Just remember, it's all about aliens.
It seems to me that there are a lot of these guys all of a sudden.
Oh no! You got hit by the skater.
Oh, wait, maybe if I stand right here.
That does not look like a pair of vice grips at all.
I think that we're going to stand here
Get
as
back
long
and
as they keep spawning.
back and to the left. Back to the left.
don't think these guys ever drop anything.
I don't think so either. They drop mosquitoes.
Oh.
Ooh, negative gun.
I really don't want to run.
Oh, yeah.
Up into that area with those chompers coming with this gun.
Come on, you bastards! Oh, that was a whip
That's
upgrade.
a whip.
Oh, yes. So Spooey put another image in the chat for you guys to see. I like how, so it's a copy of, it's a magazine that has kids looking at a magazine. It says the most exciting players magazine in video history. And of course that is the advertisement for Nintendo Power. Now you're playing with Power. Oh, if you order by September 1988, you get a free calendar. What a deal. Oh, there's a 1-800 number on it. 1-800-521-0900.
Oh.
Why not call toll free? Oh, what? Giant spider!
I think we're just going regardless. And the guys...
It didn't even pop out.
The chompers didn't even pop out. That seems kind of lame if you ask me. Maybe we can get the... Oh,
there's a negative one.
A negative. Where there's a
you could
negative,
almost...
there's probably got to be a positive. That would explain what your mom saw in me.
Aww. That's just the way you whipped it.
She was positive. I was a work in progress. I think she still... I think she still is. Well, she apparently believes there's a pony in here somewhere.
I like how did they ran out of bricks for this portion of the sewer? Like it just looks like it's just dirt and rocks now.
Well, I think we're in the old town.
Oh, that's a whip upgrade. Alright, turn that down a little bit. Spooey Vision asking this chat, so how much of a gamer is Dad Bisson?
Oh.
Spooey, you have no idea. He's a bigger gamer than I am. We were talking earlier about Diablo 3. Ridiculous Diablo skills. I think it's player game. Yeah, that's probably Oh my goodness.
That out.
We are looking for that blue gun power up. Oh, conversation from earlier, Spooey. Honestly, the reason that I play a lot of games. Used to play. I don't know if we've ever talked about this before. I actually used to play. I was gaming professionally, playing Quake 3, Quake 4, Unreal Tournament 2004, Painkiller, and Counter-Strike. This guy right here is the reason that I played games so much. A lot of historic memories. Especially, here's a fun story for you guys. You guys know Postal Dude, who is my brother, who beat Dick Tracy among other games here on Beater and I Trying. One night, me and Dad stayed up and we were playing Rampage on the NES.
Oh.
No, it wasn't night. That was an entire day.
Yeah.
That was a marathon. We were hellbound and determined. What do you say? He's got like 2 more bosses. Not much longer. We played all the way through Rampage on the NES, all 137 levels, whatever they are. And Postal Dude, me and Dad, finally, We get all the continent lit up. It starts flashing. We're like, yeah, we beat the game. We beat the game. Postal Dude decides that he's so excited. Mind you, he's like maybe 4 or 5 years old. Starts jumping up in the air out of excitement, going, yeah, you beat it. Yeah, you beat it. Yeah, you beat it. The Nintendo is laying on the ground in front of the TV, locked up the system. Never got to see the finish of Rampage, even though we took and dedicated an entire day to beat it together. Ugh. You know what? Maybe we need to come back. Maybe we need to come for a beer night trying and do it then. Oh my goodness! There are a lot of those chomper things. Oh wow!
That's why I didn't want to go.
Ugh! Negative whip.
Oh man, I've used 2 potions. That's why I didn't want to go forward with that gun, with this gun.
That sucks. I'm assuming here, since it's later in the game, well, it's all random. I mean, I don't know when they're gonna drop, but I'm assuming maybe there's something here with later in the game they don't drop as much. Oh, there it is! Suck it!
Yes, about time.
Tell you the other one that we used to do, Spooey asked if Dad Bison will return for some of the tournament matches. I think that'd be a good possibility, but one of the things we've been talking about, and I know Jesse, RK Legacy, is really adamant about it, Gunsmoke. May have to do a 3-way Gunsmoke speedrun. Oh my goodness! Ugh. I literally stopped breathing there. That's how intense. Oh no, here comes another one! The fact that they morph through stuff.
There we go.
Oh man, and there's the exit. Woo! That sewer sucked!
Well, it was losing the gun, which...
Real quick here, let's give a shout out to Blind Melon 4, Cajun Manpunk, Aricio, Gamer249, Mini Moss, Spoo Vision, and Zack Factor for tuning in to watch my dad beat Fester's Quest. So my dad's cooler than your dad. He can beat Fester's Quest. Spooey, yes, there is. You were talking about that earlier. There's only one. You only get 1 life in this game.
1 life.
Is that correct? So yeah, if you lose all your health, you'd go back to the beginning.
Yep. Even though there's a continue on the, it gives you that option. The continue is you go back to the. All right, always go to the right. Oh.
Always go to the right. Always go to the right. When you're in the maze in Fester's Quest, go to the right. Oh no, a dead end. Back out and go to the right. Whoever were the interior designers for these mazes, Tim Gunn is cringing right now. Alright, so this is another boss fight?
Yep. This, I'm worried because I had to use 2 potions and half health, but we're going to go for it.
What? What is going on? What is this thing? It's, looks almost like one of the, Goomba Troopers from the Super Mario Brothers movie in the 90s, the live-action one. Look at that head action. So he's got a gun, but he's not content with the gun or stopping. Then he's got to do this visceral head whip and shoot out a fireball. Whip him. Whip him in his gun hand. Oh, look at it just stop like, ah! Don't whip me! Why are you whipping me? This guy seems to be taking a lot of damage. tell he's getting hit, though. He's turning pink after you hit him with a whip, and there he goes! Yeah!
No, that's not it. People are yelling, is that it?
Why?
You should try it on this end.
Wyatt 8-Bit.
You think you're bored? Try it on this end.
Wyatt 8-Bit in the background, seeing the boss defeat, he goes, is that it?
Dude, are you ridiculing hours and hours of my life?
Devoted to beating Buster's Quest! Okay, so go back to the clue. We got all the pieces to the clue now.
So when did we get married is my thing. Like...
Ricio says, yes, well done. Spooey Vision says, now the final battle begins. Spooey, yes, there are 3 Pistons here tonight. Matter of fact, a little bit later, should have Postal Dude, a.k.a. Abe, brother Abe, son Abe, will be playing Flintstones, one of the Flintstones games. I'm not sure which one.
That's whatever. He's, I thought I raised him better. Whatever. What's funny is he got it out to practice it, and I go, look out for the diving birds. And he goes, what? And that game was so bad.
Are you playing Flintstones? I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from watching you. What the hell is going on?
These guys are coming from every direction.
Ugh.
Oh, screw this. Oh, I mean, excuse me. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
We got him now.
Look at it. What is there's some weird altar in the middle of the screen. This is where you must...
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't look at the clue.
Yeah, there we go.
What is that?
It still looks like a sink to me.
What's that red light?
It's, I had no idea.
Rush him, rush him, rush him. Oh, man, that is good. We made it to this part.
Ooh!
I started to say.
Oh, geez.
There we go. What was that? We were at the cemetery, I thought.
You're at the discotheque, yeah!
We're at the cemetery. What is this?
Oh, it's got the boss music. Oh, this isn't good. What the?
What are one-eyed purple, white people eaters?
What is
we
going
for sure
on?
Do not want to get any more power down.
Negative.
Oh, wait, I just thought of something. What are these things? We know what the TNT is.
The noose?
What does this do?
I assume the noose just kills Fester and this restarts the game. So when you get in a really tight spot and you don't want to play anymore, you just use the noose.
Well, we'll try that out.
Oh, negative whip.
Yeah, we ain't picking. We don't need no negatives.
Need no stinking negative
we
whips.
wasted too much time already with negatives.
And these are what? There's a completely new bosses in this section.
Well, I think that the little ooze, got horny.
Kind of look like Timo shells.
That guy got robbed by Paris like Jackie Coogan.
Jackie Coogan got the guy who played Fester got robbed by.
All the child actor balls. How badly he got robbed?
Really? Here, hold on. Go ahead. Explain that real quick.
Like the guy, Fester in the Addams Family was played by an actor named Jackie Coogan when he was a real little kid. He was like the first child actor star. He was in a movie with Charlie Chaplin, made tons of money. His parents took it all. And his parents said, that's because he's our property. The boy is our property, and whatever money he makes is ours. So after that, they enacted a bunch of laws that are known colloquially, I guess, as Coogan's laws that protect child actors. And to this day, like, the amount of time a kid can spend on set and how much money their parents can take from them are all defined as, like, Coogan's laws. It was really interesting. And then he went on to, like, be, like, a part of the largest last public lynching mob in America when they hung some people in Berkeley, California after these guys kidnapped one of his friends and dumped him off a bridge for a ransom. Anyway, it's crazy. Here you go.
Well, you know that his parents were Fran and Ollie, right?
No.
Kugla, Fran, and Ollie? You must be over 45 to get that. Although someone on the internet, look that up.
That sounds like some crazy, like
Kugla, Fran, and Ollie.
That sounds like a Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Yeah, I'll have 2 scoops of Kugla, Franga, and Ollie. All right, so we've seen the nooses. So the nooses
Yes.
just kill whatever.
Apparently, I panicked and button mashed,
You noosed it.
which is I learned that from Abe, by the way.
You noosed it.
He didn't learn it from watching me.
Ooh, that postal dude.
I'm on it. Talking about that, Tabby's not here, although he will be, I think, coming up.
He's gonna play Karate Kid.
That's the youngest Bisson.
Yes.
But he's the one that has struggled the most. I have a rule where I'm such an intense gamer that I never allow cheat codes in the house. I always said,
Yes,
either you beat the game or you don't, no cheat codes. And Tabby rebelled. Like, I'm finding cheat codes, wrote in his underwear drawer and stuff.
Like you lift up his pillow
Like
and
I'm coming in and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? How'd you get that far? Oh, nothing, Dad.
most kids they had like Playboys and Hustlers under their bed.
He had
Tabby
cheat codes.
he had Game Pro and
Yeah.
Brandy strategy guides.
But so I did with him. He talked me into compromising, which is if you beat the game legitimately, you can then use cheat codes for replayability.
So does that mean that after you beat Fester's Quest, you're gonna play through it again with like the Game Genie or?
And no, this is it. Like, I did not want to revisit this.
One and done.
But although funny thing about that is I caught Uriah Bisson using cheat codes because he used them in Grand Theft, and it was the cheat code that if you used it, you couldn't beat the game because they killed the woman.
Crazy pedestrians.
Yes. And he couldn't figure out how he couldn't beat the game.
Yeah.
I should have went to the bottom.
Alrighty, gang. So I mentioned it earlier, but as far as time goes, we still got John Michael, who's gonna play he's always free. It's like Foxanadu, Foxa. Basically, Postal Dude will more than likely not be playing Flintstones tonight. He was already scheduled for next week. Him and Daniel Berserk will be playing both Flintstones games. So if that doesn't happen, that'll happen next week. Sweet Vision says, what about the Game Genie? I never had a Game Genie. Never was allowed to have any of that stuff. I'm dead serious. That because of this man, because of my dad, I was not allowed Game Genies or anything like that. Never got to do any of the fun Mario hacks or anything like that.
Either you beat it or you die trying.
There you go, yeah. So in this stage, you're noosing it up.
Yeah, I don't care because you can't take them with you.
By God, I'll use one, but I can't take them all with me.
How many do we have left? 9.
Them's, in the words of Jackie Mason, them's a lot of nooses. Oh!
I think I may have took some damage, but we'll see. I did.
Took one. Oh my goodness.
I just don't want to mess around. I'm in a hurry to get done. I can beat those guys because you can shoot their projectiles, but
yeah, just noose them.
It's not like I say. You can't take the nooses with you. We're at the final push. You don't get anything extra for having them at the end.
You know what? That's a good point that I haven't noticed until then. There's no scoring mechanics in this game.
And while I can beat these guys, it is a protracted fight. Easier to just get rid of them.
Yeah. So if you beat the game, your only achievement is beating the game. There's no score related.
Kind of like life.
Arcade Legacy says if it's built into the game, it's not cheating. Spooey says it's the pausing form of cheating. I guess theoretically, if you're playing head-to-head like Mario Kart, you could pause the game. It's not cheating.
I don't think pausing's cheating. Cheating involves invulnerability or unlimited weapons, ID KFA, or oh wait, I don't know anything about cheating.
Okay, so what about glitches?
No,
Do you consider glitches cheating?
Yeah, unsportsman, but I don't know about cheating.
Oh, it's unsportsmanlike. Okay, so glitching through the bushes to get to the secret house for the 4th health, is that?
No, that's not a glitch. You're supposed to do that. That's a hidden
You're
area.
supposed to.
It's a hidden area. How is she supposed to get to that house and see the cut screen?
Yeah, that's true. They
That's not a
put a
glitch.
lot of effort into that cutscene with the moose with the flopping antlers.
No, but I wouldn't call that a glitch. That's a hidden area.
It's kind of like the slogan that EA Sports used from 2002 to 2006. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay.
What?
Doesn't that look like the movie Aliens?
It looks like a bunch of.
That last alien that we fought, that last dinosaur. I don't know, but he actually looked like the alien from Aliens. And look at that red gun, man. On this TV, how's it look on? Like, you can't even really see it.
Yeah.
I think that's how I picked up 2 of them so far.
I think it's with the other projectiles going over top of it. It's hard to see. Aricio says they mention it in the instruction book. I'm assuming that's in reference to the bushes to get to the other health. If they mention it, what's the whole point then? Like, why wouldn't they just have a path leading to the house if they're
Really?
gonna put it in the instruction booklet?
Really, I did not know that. That's good trivia. I did not know that it was mentioned in the... What, it actually says, hey, look for the path through the bushes.
When in doubt, rub against the bushes to get extra health.
Alright, it seems to me that we are coming up to a couple of as yet unseen monsters.
Oh, this is a long hallway.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, what is that?
I don't know what he is.
Eek!
And I believe I went the wrong way. But that's easily remedied.
Spooey, money in the game is used to buy hot dogs, which gives you health. Spooey says, is going to the internet to find a code considered cheating?
Well, only if you use the code.
Oh. I'm a fine connoisseur of cheating codes, I just never use them.
Yes.
I have an entire binder full of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater tips. One through American Wasteland.
I think I just got hit too. I did.
Zach Factor in the chat says, now it's EA Sports. It's in the game, unless we release it as DLC. EA Sports. It's on the disc. Oh, here's a good one for you, Dad. Spoovision says, what if the game makers put a code in the instruction booklet directly? If they put a code, won't call it a cheat code, if they put a code in the instruction manual.
Name one. Oh, well, how did I get a negative gun? Name one game that's happened with.
I'm sure someone in our chat will be able to.
That's why I said it.
Pull up a couple.
Somebody give me an example.
Oh, here you go. We were talking about it earlier. What about Star Tropics? Star Tropics, if you get that paper wet.
No, and it's not a cheat. It tells you the coordinates to go find your uncle.
But is it in the game if you don't get the paper wet?
No.
Ah.
No, then you're stuck. No, you have to have that code. Man, I'm getting sloppy all of a sudden. How many? Oh, I've only used one health. Oh, I'm out of nooses.
Oh, no.
So we better arm a health. And I got the crap done. And there's a ton of these yet to go.
Riccio says that they are really vague clues in the manual, but it does tell you about both of the hidden health points. It says increase your health from 2 to 4 units by entering the house off the path and piercing a dead-end wall.
This is actually in the manual?
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's pretty cool trivia. I did not know that.
Spooky Vision says, Wonder Boy 3, the Dragon's Trap for Sega Master System has a password in it as an example of the password. You enter it into the game and it gives you all the characters' forms and basically brings you to the end of the game. That one's pretty clever, because they're not deliberately telling you. They're like, it's an example. Ooh, look at Cthulhu's on the walls!
Oh, this looks different. I wonder what this could be.
Oh, no.
I think we better take a health potion and put our whip on.
Put the whip on.
Put the whip on.
Oh, Wyatt is getting a front action
Let's go with the invisibility. Are we ready?
Let's go!
Let's go and see what's in here. Oh, whip it. Whip it good.
It's the computer mainframe from War Games, the sequel. This is the final boss?
Something.
Okay, so you've got wild buttocks appearing out in front.
Oh, get away! Take a health potion.
Okay.
Let's. Oh. Wait a minute.
So it's shooting.
It's shooting shit at me.
It's like a fireball.
What if I come? Oh.
Whoa! What the heck?
What is that? That's like a sign.
He must have got the weapon downgrade. He can only. He's only got that weird zigzag one.
What if I go over? Oh.
All right, so that one hit you.
Oh.
Oh, missile time!
Oh, let's try this. Well, I don't want to shoot a bullet.
Why can you? Yeah, you can target the projectile.
Yeah, well, I can target the original laser guns.
Okay.
That incidentally can hit you wherever you are, pretty much. What is that an eye? What is that? Let's shoot it and see what it is.
Oh.
It's making funny color things like the other ones did.
Doing damage.
Let's try it again.
Look at how like the rockets are just really. Oh, you can home in with the rockets, but the rockets don't. They're just like fire. Rockets, they have no. They just shoot at random. Why would you target with the rockets? Why would you target with rockets that just shoot wherever the hell they want? That makes no sense. And this poor thing.
Oh! Something's happening. Something's happening.
Oh!
What is that? Whoa, my goodness. Now, I do want to point out, I had no idea what that clue was.
Woo! It blew up!
Oh! What the? Now, you can tell that this game was made in a more innocent time, because back then, this meant good for you instead of what we all now recognize it to mean, which is you beat the game.
Those are all the employees of Sunsoft that program the game. Like,
you beat it. You figured it out.
Go screw yourself.
That guy's got a mullet though.
They all have bullets.
Except Fester.
They're the wallet of mullets.
Look.
Oh wow.
So tonight, anyway, I feel like the man versus food guy. Tonight, yeah.
Yay!
We beat it.
That's the end. It doesn't say in game. It doesn't say anything. It just says copyright 1989 by Sunsoft. Wow. Oh man. Blind Living Ford says, "Congratulations, you have proved your justice to our culture."
Thank you.
Oh man. Riccio says, "Awesome job." So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Further proof that my dad is better at games than I am by beating Fester's Quest in one run through. Oh man.
Okay, how do
I don't like. Okay, we got John Michaels getting ready to hop on here next.
Don't use the power pack. You don't use that.
Woo! Woo! I don't know if they showed this earlier, but here's okay. So we have John Michael getting ready to come up on screen earlier tonight. John Michael beat F-15. Glory War. A very, very unofficial NES game. We got some music turned on. Daniel Berserk plugging in the game. This is